Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're taking a closer look at the brand new BagSmart Moss 22 litre backpack, part of BagSmart's brand new Moss collection. This 22 litre backpack that's designed to be a versatile option for everyday carry, like travel, business trips, or even just an occasional outdoor adventure. It's compact enough to fit underneath an airplane seat, while still offering plenty of storage and practical organisation for day-to-day use. So with that said, let's just jump straight right into it and take a closer look. So starting off with the exterior, we have a fairly classic backpack silhouette with a clean rectangular shape. It's a simple design, but that's what makes it so practical for everyday use. This particular version comes in moss green colorway, which I think looks actually really nice. It also features a subtle orange stitch accents along the top and the bottom here, and just along the top handle. And then it does just add a bit of contrast without just being too bold as well. The BagSmart branding is color matched to the backpack itself, so it does blend in quite nicely and subtle, and it keeps the overall aesthetic clean and very understated. Towards the front, you'll notice small stitch loops along here and along here. At first glance, they do look like attachment points, but they're actually stitched flat, so you can't actually clip anything to them. That's purely there for just design feature. On the top, we do have a large quick access compartment, which is surprisingly spacious, making it very easy to grab everyday carry items that you need. You got this upper bit right here, and just along the bottom here, almost half of the bag here, but it's pretty empty in here. It's just a big empty unit. And then along the bottom here, we do have another exactly same compartment, but this one does have a bit more organized pockets in here, with the orange line or grey lining in here as well. And you can see that there's, let's say, about 4 open pockets. You got 2 large ones here, and then you do have a little one just underneath it. But then we do have another stylus holder as well, or pen holder. So 4 here, and then you just have the main area for storage. And then you do have a built-in key attachment clip that you can use right here. So divided well and evenly space along the front here. And the good thing is that it goes forward instead of eating into the backpack, which is actually a better design. At the sides, we do have 2 large stretch water bottle pockets, which is always nice to have, because most people may carry just one bottle, but it always has a second pocket as another option for flexibility. You could use it for tripod, umbrella, selfie stick, or any longer items that you want to quickly grab. The pockets also feature elastic opening, which helps grip your bottles securely and prevents it from moving around too much while you're on the go, which is really nice. Up at top, you do see this large carrying handle right here. It's easy to grab, easy to grip, and it does have that orange stitching like I mentioned earlier. And then you do have this D-ring as well over to the right side of it. Turning to the back here, we do have this black panel, which is fairly simple, probably one of the most simple ones I've seen. There's not an overly aggressive padding design or unusual shaping. It's quite flat, clean for its overall design, so it almost feels like just one piece, if I must say. One feature I do like is the concealed pocket just around here. It is large in space, so it comes all the way to here, this stitching, and it comes all the way above the luggage pass-through. You could use that to conceal items closer to your body when you're traveling. And then obviously the luggage pass-through just there. Vertical position, or horizontal for a vertical placement. And then you do have straps, the straps up here, low lifting straps. And then you can see that this is detached from the actual bag. So you have this freedom here, and it does have this long attachment loop. You have 3 here, which covers all the length of the strap. And then just at the bottom here, we do have these fairly small buckles, which offer actually a really good grip. But then on the downside, it is hard to adjust because it does have these little teeth, digs into the webbing or grips the webbing, and give it a strong hold, which does, I guess, is good in a way, but then it's also bad that when you're on the move and you want to adjust it real quick, it does make it a bit difficult. So that's something to just keep in mind. Something that's also not included in here is, surprisingly, a sternum strap. They usually include that in most of their backpacks, but somehow they didn't include it with this one, and that could be one of the downsides of this, is because when you pack this out completely, you do want to keep that weight distribution even and make it more secure for a longer period when you're carrying it. So that's probably one of my first real criticism. And then probably the second one would be, now that we're here, is that the straps here, when you do grab it real quickly, it has a tendency of twisting and turning. So sometimes I'll grab it like this and put it on my back while this one's in the normal position. And it's just annoying to having to adjust it all the time because it's not sort of fixed onto the bag, whereas normal bags would be like this and you wouldn't have that issue of twisting and turning. But this one, the fact that it's loose up here just creates that little frustrating twisting and turning. So that's something to just keep in mind as well. One thing I keep forgetting to mention is that we do have these nice zippers, YKK zippers, I believe. And they do have this long pole cord tab, which makes it very easy to open. The larger compartments do have these double zippers, which gives it a better opening. So moving on to the interior, we do have a full clamshell like luggage style opening, making it easy to open up and grab your gear. Inside you'll find the same grey lining that I showed you earlier, which makes it easier to spot your belongings. It's a nice contrast, especially from the green as well. The main compartment itself is fairly simple in design and it maximises the usability of the whole space. Along the back there is this large zippered mesh pocket that's ideal for keeping smaller items and accessories secure. And then on the front flap you do have this generous zippered pocket, which is quite large, and you're able to use that to store all your loose items that you want to keep in here. Or say if you're traveling for a few days, you probably keep underwear, socks and etc. in here. And then something just worth mentioning is that I like that this compartment has good depth, which is very consistent from top to bottom. It doesn't have any sort of tapering inwards like some backpacks do. That means you're able to full use the max capacity in here while packing larger items, and makes it a lot easier, especially when you're starting to choose your items more carefully. So you do have, like I said, some backpacks start thin up here and gets larger towards the base, while this one is fairly even along top to bottom. So I do like that. The base as well is nice and padded as well, and it does offer good padding, so when you're setting your stuff down you don't have to worry too much, and it does have a stable base, so when you start to pack it's able to stand on itself. So then move into the rear compartment. The very last compartment back here is the laptop compartment that you've probably already know. Nothing different from any other particular bag, but in here it does have a nice laptop sleeve. It has this nice velvety lining that keeps your laptop scratch free, and it does have this little access along the top here that has a stretchy compression, so you're able to hold it nice and firm without it shifting around when you're moving the backpack. So I do like this nice touch. It's very soft to feel. And then it can fit up to a 15.6 inch laptop. My MacBook Pro 16 inch does fit in here perfectly fine. Up here you do have a separate compartment that you can use to house all your tech accessories, and how much of a big difference it would help if there was one, but gotta do without it. And then something just to note about the back of the backpack is that it's all one piece. So if you're packing it out, you're going to feel where the point of contact is. So let's say if you have a lot of it at the bottom, then you're going to feel a lot of it pressed at the bottom of you, and then at the top it's going to fold out a bit because it lacks a structure. So you're going to have a bit of a empty gap from the backing of the backpack on your back. So you may feel like some empty spots, but it's not too uncomfortable to the point where it's uncomfortable. But it's something just to keep in mind for those little small details. And links down below in the description, and you can check those out. Overall, I think this backpack is a really solid all-rounder, whether you're looking for an everyday carry bag for work, light travel, or even just an occasional weekend trip. It does tick a lot of the right boxes. The 22 litre capacity is used really well here, with plenty of compartments, organisation throughout, while still remaining compact enough to fit underneath an airline seat. In terms of functionality, I think the BagSmart has done a great job. It offers a lot of practical features without making the bag. That said, there are a couple of things that I noticed during my time of use. The first was the shoulder straps. Because they're attached using a rotating webbing loop rather than one that's fixed in orientation, they do just have a little tendency to twist. It's a little gripe that I might have, but it's something that maybe could be overlooked. Maybe I'm just a bit more picky. And then second thing is that the overall structure of the bag, once it's packed out, I find that the bag can lose a lot of its shape and feel slightly softer than a pursy like. A bit more reinforcement throughout the body would help its structure better and stop everything from collapsing into itself. So what I mean is, like, if I have something here, then I don't have any anything here, it might collapse forward, or vice versa. You know, if I have something down here and then nothing up here, this might sort of lean forward a bit and lose its sort of like structure. And then when things are packed out fully, and it starts to bend over or collapse down, which I find just a bit annoying every once in a while, but they're definitely not deal breakers. I might just be a bit more particular because I review so many backpacks, but I thought it's worth mentioning anyways if you're considering picking one up. Aside from that, I think this is actually a really strong offering from BagSmart, and from the previous products that they go by, I expect this to be at a very competitive price point. They always deliver good quality, practical designs and solid value for money, so you can't go wrong at all. So it's always nice to be able to showcase just another one of their products for you guys and give you that other option. So that's it for today's video. I hope you find that video helpful, and hopefully it gives you a better idea of whether the Moss 22 litre backpack is right for you. If you'd like to learn more, check out the links down below. I'll keep everything updated when the information becomes available. As always, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.